Chris Wesseling. You're like family to us. What's going on with you, buddy?
Well, I planned on being back sooner, but like a week before Link was born, I went in for my regular CT scan, and it showed some lymph node activity in my abdominal cavity. So they arranged for a PET scan about a month later. And about 3 weeks ago, my doctor told me that I've got another pretty serious fight on my hands. Cancer has returned in my abdominal cavity and several places on my skeleton. They are M&M-sized lesions. So my doctor is telling me that we've got the luxury of time because we caught it early. So starting hopefully late this week, early next week, I'll be doing a combination of chemotherapy and targeted therapy for a month, and then another month of treatment. So 2 months total. And then we're going to run some scans, and hopefully it will be like last time where we find out the cancer has been obliterated and I can get back to a normal quality of life and continuing to be with my lovely wife and my son.
Yeah. Thinking about like the timing, finding that out like a week before, Lincoln was coming, it's tough. Obviously, when you first told us, it took the air out of our sails for a bit. But just seeing how Keisha responds and how this baby, and I've been over there a couple times quickly, just outside, just how you guys are. It hasn't slowed your glow, I mean, like, and especially Keisha. You said it to me, Wes. I don't think you'll mind sharing. Just when times are tough, she's even more positive. She's even more of a rock in helping and looking at all the blessings you guys have in life, which is just, amazing. And as a friend, I'm sad that you have to go through this battle again, but I'm happy. I'm happy she's alongside with you. And I know you're going to be great. And you've got us, and you've got the listeners too, who I know sent you a lot of support too the first time around.
Well, it's a hell of a brutal fight, and I like to say that I've got the best corner man in the business with Keisha. She's tougher than I am, and we had a good cry when we found out, but then immediately it's like, okay, now it's time to fight. And you mentioned the listeners. I know this from experience. You do not get through something like this without love and support from other people. It brings you down spiritually, psychologically, and you have to have a positive attitude. You have to live in the present, because you can't decide that your best moments are over, and you can't decide that the future is scary. So you live in the present, and the listeners help me do that.
Yeah, and Wes, I mean, that is Keisha's superpower, and we saw that firsthand, and you lived it firsthand the first time around. And I mean, I think experience shows everyone here and anyone listening that I learned a lot from you. The first battle that you went through. And I really, and I mean this, I don't think I know of anyone who exhibited more strength in the face of it. And so I know you can do it again. I think everyone else does too. Keep your spirits up, and don't be afraid to ask us to help in any way, or just to listen, because we are here for you until through the whole thing. That's all I can say, is that as friends, we'll be with you the whole way.
Yeah, it is such a great support system that you have behind you, and Keisha's right at the front. And I just know you, and what a fighter you are, Wes. And you also have, although this is obviously a different type of fight in terms of the cancer, you've been through this before, and I know that I would imagine part of what made it so scary the first time was the unknown of it all. And it stopped me in my tracks when you sent us the text a couple of weeks ago that this had come back. But yeah, I think cancer doesn't know. Cancer made a bad decision to come back on you, because it's going to get its ass kicked again. And we're going to celebrate just like we did the last time. And I can't wait for that.
I miss you guys. I know not everyone has great friends in the world, and the value of true friends it's up there among the things I cherish most in life, and I'm thankful for it.